Alright, enough music. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I don't know why it does that. Hang on, let me test something out real quick. Can you guys hear me like over it? I mean, you shouldn't be able to hear me. Oh, you can though. Alright, just making sure. So we got some juicy topics here on the roster. This may be our best Stories from Creators live yet, by the way. This may go into the Stories from Creators playlist as well, just as like an episode that's there. But I want to start off by just talking about this real quick, and then we can get to like the nitty gritty and stuff. None of these topics today on stream will be recorded for individual video. But Jalen, he's a fellow content creator. I thought I pulled up his channel. Shoot. Sorry. She's this person who is a really popular YouTuber, up and coming. They're a fellow commentator on YouTube. So they upload pretty much daily now. They've been uploading daily. It took like a little break for a while. I'm not subscribed to this type of content because they do a lot of like Dream SMP got canceled, Dream SMP got this, Dream SMP got that. So I don't like I'm not subbed to them, but yeah, I mean her videos are alright. Actually, I think Tipster said they're gender neutral, so they go by they. So I think I'm doing fine. But yeah. So, Tipster and they were friends until Jalen tweeted out. Oh, I thought I covered that up. Okay, here it was. So Jalen tweeted out, "God isn't real, just like Santa Claus and Easter Bunny." And then what ended up happening was Tipster's religious, so he tweeted, "I'm religious too. Guess that means I'm mentally weak." Now the tweet was deleted by Jalen, but the original tweet said, let's see. If he still believes in a make-believe fairy tale, then yes, he is mentally weak. Jalen's referring to this lady, a fellow friend of Tipster's, that was talking about Augie from Augie RFC, who basically said Augie's a Catholic person. Do you think he's mentally weak? And they were basically like, yes, if he's like what we just read. And then Jalen responded with, "Religion is an outdated concept. We aren't cavemen. We are an advanced society. We can literally go to space and back. Any sort of critical thinking can debunk every religion. Society can only move forward if people open their eyes to the truth. The endless wars, hatred, and obsession caused due to religion needs to end. Believe what you want. I really don't care. But yes, religion is a weakness, and it is for the weak. I have accepted that life is pointless, that I could die right now, and it doesn't matter. That's strength." I thought there was like I disagreed with most of this, but I thought there was like some truth to this, and to an extent. Tipster responded, there's a tweet, and he also responded to this by saying, "For the record, I respect all people's beliefs, religions or not, nor do I try to force my religion beliefs down people's throats, but I do think it's kind of scummy to dump on someone like this just because they believe something you don't." And then the next thing is, glad to know that Jalen, someone who I've been extremely supportive of for quite some time, thinks I'm mentally weak just because I believe in something that brings me purpose in life. Nice meme, homie, because like he said, because Jalen's trans. So yeah, that's what he's saying basically there. And then someone responded to Jalen also, "You expect people to respect you being trans, yet you attack religious people. I'm agonic, but if you want to respect from them, you have to respect. If you want respect from them, you have to respect them too. I don't really care, to be honest. I don't expect anything from anyone." That's what he responded with, or they responded with. And then so Tipster responded, "I'm not trying to make this personal, so I'm just gonna end it with this. Just to remember, Jalen, that I was defending you and supportive, and still am, of you when a bunch of a-holes were being transphobic against you. I've been nothing but supportive of your transition. Excuse me." And then he put it, since they decided to delete. "Yeah, man, you've been really supportive. You're a real piece of scum. You just randomly snap on me from time to time and bring up I accepted you, so you must always agree with my takes. You show your true colors from time to time. They will see." Next tweet was, "I gave you $100 just because I felt bad and apologized. I'm such a bad person, eh? And here's the thing. They responded, "Sorry about earlier on Twitter. High key went ergo. My sincere apologies. Anyways, stay up, homie." So that was during one of Jalen's streams. Next one was, "I don't care about money. You can have it back." And then they refunded them plus an extra 100. And then Tips responded, "Jalen actually refunded me my donation via PayPal." Shaking my head. "I sent the money back, by the way, because I meant that apology when I sent it." And it said, "Keep the money. I meant that apology when I sent it." And then next he said, "Just leave Jalen alone, guys," because some of Tips' friends were defending him and everything. And quote tweets, no, it isn't. So then the likes, because there was one friend that I kind of know. Kind of like them. I know they're friends with Tipster. Yeah, they are. So here's this person. I mean, we don't really have to talk about that person, actually. No, never mind. They're just responding, but Tipster basically said, "Just leave Jalen alone, guys. I said my piece. I'm not trying to make this personal, so I'm moving on." Next tweet was, "Deleting the tweets, so screenshot them now. I don't care about this debate. It all started because someone said proof religion isn't real, so I responded to them. Now I have all these people in my mentions." So yeah, that's basically the drama there. So what are my thoughts on this? Jalen had like one or two good points in that one tweet I read, but I'm a believer in, as long as it's not illegal or hurting somebody else, go for what you want to do. Do what you want to do if it means it makes you a better person, whether that be if you believe in religion or not. So if Jalen wants to believe that religion is a weakness or whatever, you can go ahead and believe that. If he truly believes that in his heart, you can go ahead and believe that. And I don't hate him. I like the guy. Me and him are real buddies on Twitter. I respond to him pretty much every day. And he likes all my tweets that I respond to him with. So let me see. So this one he tweeted earlier. "Who still reads comics? Nah, mate. I watch my videos." That was from him. I'm gonna get some other tweets here. But yeah, I respond to Jalen every day. Every time he makes a tweet, he always likes the tweet that I responded to him with. So I don't hate the guy. I just thought I should cover this. This isn't gonna be an individual video, but I just thought I should cover this, just have an archive of this or whatever. But yeah, I just thought I had to get on stream and talk about it and basically be like that. Because yeah, this is basically me saying my piece. After this, I'm not really gonna care about it much unless it gets brought back up somehow. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that topic. So we can close out of that browser. Next topic, Valkyrie. So the title isn't really correct. So Valkyrie, if you guys don't know, there's a lot of there's a lot of Grand Theft Auto roleplay, and what it is it's Grand Theft Auto, but with roleplay. Roleplay is where you pretend to be a character. It's like acting, basically. It's like acting mixed with improv, is what roleplay is. You can't break characters. So people have been doing Grand Theft Auto roleplay, and I've kind of been enjoying some streams. They've been kind of fun to watch. XQC is kind of a good one every now and then. Valkyrie, though, says she wants to be a manager, or she says she feels like she could be a good manager. After doing helping a friend named Error 8D. They've been growing a lot on Twitch recently. They met Ray. Let's see. Let's go to Twitch TV/Error 8D. They live now. Okay, so yeah, they've been growing a lot recently. Oh, I think they got did they get a face cam? So that's the first stream I've seen their face in. Good for them if they did. Yeah, they've been growing a lot. I watched an hour of his stream. He was extremely grateful that he was able to get some more viewers up and stuff. So you can see his No Pixel streams have been the most growing ones, because No Pixel is the server where they do all the Grand Theft Auto role playing on. Is No Pixel. That's where they do it. So yeah, he's been growing a lot recently. And there's the queue. There's a huge queue for No Pixel. So it takes 10 hours for the queue to just get in to No Pixel. Because 200 streamers on it, and streamers get priority because they're streamers. They gotta get content. So here's a little video. 14:26 is where it starts. I don't know why that did that. Okay, hang on. Let me find it. Give me a second. Start it here.
Play GTA 5 RP on a controller. There is no way. Absolutely no way. I don't think I'm gonna be able to play games.
Dang, sorry guys.
These are too long to play gameplay.
I should have just left it.
Alright, also, by the way, yes, I was watching Eric's stream. Or, not
Eric.
I keep calling him Eric because that's his GTA character.
Yeah.
Not Eric.
Because I've been watching his streams too, so it's kind of... So I'm gonna
I keep thinking Eric. Not Eric. Wait, is his name Eric? No, Error. His name is Error. His Twitch name is Error.
Ryan is his real name.
His character name is...
His real name's Ryan.
Eric.
That's not doxing, by the way.
But I call him
That's
Bestie.
public.
Yes, I was watching him stream today. It's his second stream today. He hit 10,000 followers. It happened. His real name is Ryan.
See? It's not doxing.
I messaged him last
like
night
public.
and I said, here's the list of things you need to do. Make a Twitter, make some Twitch panels, and... make some Twitch panels, and set up alerts. And this dude did all 3 of those things.
Go to Social Blade, actually. I want to see this. I want to see his, like, growth.
He listened to me. Adorkable, thank you for joining. Kaneki, thank you for the dono. He listened. And you know who he reminds me of? Corpse. Because Corpse listened to me when I told him advice. These people are listening to my advice, are doing it. Like I said, stream, and this dude streamed. I feel like I need to become an agent. I feel like when I'm older, I could become an agent and help creators become creators.
Next generation, guys. Next generation of creators,
I can see when someone has it, you know? And I was watching his stream. He's so talkative and grateful and just very caring and thoughtful. Like, he deserves this, you know? I'm just... You know, I gotta give myself some credit here. What is wrong with this thing? Okay. It keeps, like, falling down. Where's my son?
Alright, there's the clip there. I'm assuming that's the end of the clip. So yeah, so let's... Over here on Social Blade, you can see he gained no follow... Either he gained no followers, or there was no record of what followers he gained that day. But on July 10th, he had gained no followers according to Social Blade, but did get 800 views. So... Oh, wait, no, he gained... Wait, what? No, he gained no extra followers. He just had 808 followers at the time. And then... On July 11th, he gained 8,000 followers out of the blue. So basically, I believe what happened was because like I said, I was watching his stream, his Grand Theft Auto No Pixel stream replay, and he said that he didn't know who that Ray, because Ray has Ray's name, Valkyrie's name, and No Pixel is Ray. You know, so he didn't know like he was talking to Ray, Valkyrie. On No Pixel, he thought that was just like a regular old streamer, and then like he gave her his Discord ID, and then he said like all of a sudden in like a second, literally he said a second. By the way, that's not exaggerating. I'm pretty sure maybe exaggerating, but I'm going by what he said. He said in like a second there were 3,000 Discord friend requests. So he assumed like something was going on, and he thought, wait, could Ray be Valkyrie from 100 Thieves and everything? But yeah, the man seen some exponential growth, and he's only going to keep growing. You could say followers kind of died down on the 14th, and now really at the lowest was on the 16th when he got 92, but then it was at its highest on the 17th, the next day. Daily average is 2,000 viewers, yeah, that's correct. Last 30 days, he has gained 63,000 followers, and 200,000 live views. So yeah, he's growing exponentially. He's doing real good. Happy for him. And I plan on like this may be cringe. That's why I'm going on my like my alt account. I have like alternate YouTube accounts, but I like plan on asking Valkyrie through like a donation on YouTube on our next live stream or whatever. Like I'll send like a $5 donation and be like, hey, do you think in 10 years, if I would say like, if you retire from YouTube in 10 years, would you become an agent for a up and coming YouTuber that you see a bit of yourself in? And I would be interested to hear a response in that. Like I could cover that on the show. I could make that its own standalone video, and I'm actually genuinely interested because it's like all these creators we're watching now, you know, the clock's ticking. They're gonna we have a while from them till all of them retire. But PewDiePie's been in this game for a long time. I don't expect him to like keep doing it. I mean, I expect him to do it for a while, but I don't expect him to like do this when he like is 60 or 50 and has like a kid or something that probably at that time like 60 or so. Like I don't expect him to keep doing this or have other responsibilities at that time. So yeah, like it's inevitable. We're gonna see content creators retire at some point, and then what's gonna come in next? Well, the next generation of content creators. It's already upon us. The next generation of content creators is already upon us. Dream is the next generation. Dream is literally a year-old channel. Well, his growth is a year old. Tommy Innit, another one. He's one of the next generation of content creators as well. His channel has been doing really well. Like I'm happy for this dude, man. He's 16 years old. Why is this here? But sorry, he's 16 years old. And his channel's just like been growing so much. So I'm like really happy for him. But he's one of the next generation of content creators. Have we seen content creators retire yet? No, we haven't. Technoblade, he's not one of the next generation. He's been around on YouTube for a while now. When was his last video? Technoblade's last video was 7 years ago. He's been making videos ever since 6 years. So yeah, he's been making videos for a while now. And then he's seen like better growth now that he's on. Technoblade has seen more growth now that he's been doing Dream SMP stuff, and now that he's been doing Minecraft Championship stuff and all that. So yeah, his channel's been doing amazing though. Now, like it's at the highest performance ever that I've ever seen his channel at. But he's been doing it now for a while. So I think he's like 20 or 30. If he's 30, I can see him doing this for like another 10 years. If he's 20, I can see him doing it for another 30. But yeah, I honestly feel that once every content creator we know and love hits 50 years old, they're all gonna retire. All of them. All the ones we love. Technoblade, he's been in this game for 7 years. If he's, like I said, when all these content creators turn 50, that's when they're gonna retire. Mark my words. PewDiePie, I can see him retiring at 50. Technoblade, I can see him retiring. Valkyrie is 30. I could see her retiring at 50 as well. I could see every content creator, MatPat, all these content creators, once they hit 50, they have more responsibilities at this time. Assuming they're not like all married or have like a child or anything. Like if they're not married or have like a child or just like moving on. I can see that. I can see them like sticking around. If their channel's like on the downward trend, and they also like have a child to deal with, and they're 50 years old, I could see them kind of retiring. Especially like someone like Technoblade or Mr. Beast even, or PewDiePie, who make really good money. But yeah, they'll have money set for them when they do retire eventually. If not 50, 60 is where I would cap it. 60 is where I would cap it at. 10 extra years. Because that's a long time to be doing YouTube. Let's actually look at what Valkyrie, when her channel started. When she first posted her video. Let's see how long she's been in this game for. 3 years, so not that long. She's been doing Twitch longer than she has been doing YouTube. So she has like a while ago. Just like a while ago. She's 30 though, so that is like a long time to be doing content creation. But yeah, mark my words. Mark my words. A content creator that's either at 50 or 60 years old are going to retire. All of them. All the ones we know and love, cap it at 60. They're all going to retire. Because at that point, they are pretty much mated. You know, Error, he's one of the next... Like, again, when I saw that, I thought, like, Valkyrie knows that at some point she's going to have to retire. And so she's not going to want to quit content creation forever, but she's going to want to pass it on. Like, look at Error. Error looks like to be at least 30, maybe 20. If he's like, yeah, 20. Looks like he's 20. If he's like 20, I could see him doing this, like, again, until he's 60 or 50. So he has, like, another 30 years on. Or no, he doesn't have 30 years. He has 40 years left. Excuse me. He has 40 years left of doing content creation. You know, so I found this video interesting. I tried to find the tweets, but these people, like, tweet way too much that I can't find them. It's by Jalen. I know we just kind of, like, made, like, not too good of a response to his little thing. But, again, I don't hate the guy. I've spoken my piece. I've said my piece. I'm not mad at him. You guys shouldn't be mad at him after this. Once you've spoken your piece to him, like, tweet at him or whatever if you're mad at him. Give your opinion to him if you want. Don't harass him, but just, like, give your opinion. But yeah. So, yeah, I've said my piece. As far as I'm concerned, me and Jaden are back on good terms. Like, he didn't really offend me at all, because I'm not religious. He also doesn't affect me. Hello, Toasted Candy. Man, this is why I gotta watch the Twitch chat. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm not watching the Twitch chat. Twitch chat's where it's at. I am trying to, like, grind out the Twitch. So I appreciate you guys being here on Twitch. But hello, people on Twitch. I'm in the chat, so if you have any words, I'm gonna go get, like, a soda real quick, and you guys can tell your words or whatever. Say your words, and I'll read them back when I get in chat. In the meantime, enjoy my one video, so let me mute my mic, and enjoy the video. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Stories from Creators. I'm your host, Robert, and today we have an article that I find really dumb. We're not going to go through the whole article, but it's called PewDiePie Comments on Dream's Minecraft Cheating Scandal. This whole thing could have been avoided, so I'm not going to go through the whole article. But basically what happened was PewDiePie uploaded this video called Top 10 Streamers Who Got Caught Cheating and put Dream in the thumbnail, right? And so a bunch of Dream stans just went on Twitter and were like, Dream, PewDiePie's clickbaiting Dream for clout and relevancy. Reminder, this is how many subs PewDiePie has. How many subs PewDiePie has. PewDiePie has, at this time of the recording, and at this time of this article releasing, 110 million subs. Let's go see how many little Dream has. How many subs does Dream have, huh? How much, the guy that PewDiePie is clickbaiting for clout. Okay, at the time of this recording, Dream has 24 million subs. 110 million versus 24 million. You get what I'm going at? And basically what ended up happening is Dream had his whole career planned. That's how he became, like, so big now. And what his most popular video, his second video on his channel, really, is called How to Get PewDiePie's Minecraft World Seed. Next one, the community almost has Minecraft, PewDiePie's... Why is it going like this? Sorry about that. I don't know why my mouse is acting. I'm back. Alright, hello everybody. I'm back. Guess who's back? So none of you have typed in chat yet, except for Toasty Candy, so hello to you. So yeah, if you guys want to see the rest of that episode, go to youtube.com/c/GalenWadsworth/videos if you want to watch the rest of that video. We may play some more of it if I have to take a break again or something, or get a soda. But I thought this video by Jaden was interesting that YouTooz got exposed. I'm going to get my opinions on this once the video plays. I am going to pause it. I'm not going to be like one of those guys who pauses it like every 15 seconds. I kind of have to do that for copyright laws. But Jalen's pretty chill in terms of copyright. Like, I feel like he wouldn't mind me. Because we're chill guys. We, as far as I'm concerned, we're pretty much friends. Like, we have, like, great interactions on Twitter together. But anyways...
YouTooz got...
So yeah, YouTooz got exposed. You guys don't know what YouTooz are. I know I said I was going to pause it, but I kind of have to explain this little topic. YouTooz were basically like these figures or plush plushes, but they were of YouTubers. So I remember like buying the Mr. Beast one, and you know, the people have been critical of YouTooz in the past because they would make like a limited supply of YouTooz, and then like once that supply sold out, they were basically like gone for good. And then another thing they would do is they would release them in sets to get people to spend more money. So like for instance, right, Rambo, Tap L, Connor Eats Pants, and who else? Technoblade, Daily Dose, Carl, they all released on the same day. No, that's wrong. I know Rambo, Tap L, and Tubbo released on the same day. Yeah, all of those released on the same day. So if you wanted to get all three of them, you were looking at a whopping $90. They come out usually when like people get paid, but still shelling out $90 for just like it doesn't move, it doesn't do much. This is literally the entire figure. Like, it's a great design, don't get me wrong, but this is literally the entire figure. And now, we've really seen some of the... In this video we're about to watch, we're really seeing some of the scummy business parts of YouTooz. How they're not all happy fun time. How they're really a really bad company.
Exposed. Now, if you don't know what YouTooz is, they're basically the company that makes all of these YouTube figures and plushies. I myself have bought a lot of these YouTooz, but recently, YouTooz has been under fire for apparently stealing designs and then trying to sue a 14-year-old. So recently, YouTooz released a Ranboo plushie, and that's when this person made a post calling them out. Hey yo, YouTooz, where's my bag? And this tweet.
So yeah, look. So let's look at this, right? So look. Here's the plushie. But here's the tweet. At YouTooz, hear me out, Ranboo plushie. YouTooz is verified, but they get their mentions. Like, their mentions are open. Their mentions are open. Like, they read their tweets. They see everything that everyone else sees. So, like, look. So, look. Ranboo YouTooz. They even, like, see, look, this guy's not verified. And they saw the tweet because he responded. So this guy added them. Was like, hear me out, YouTooz, Ranboo plushie. This tweet was on January 10th, 2021. So not really recent, but like, you know, it's not a year old. And here we see months later, the design being sold. And here, the original designer not really getting credit or money. Now, what's interesting is they tried to cover it up and brush it off as, oh, we must have thought of the same design. You can't tell me that. You can't sit there and stare me straight in the face, eye contact, and be like, we thought of the same design. Like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. You saw this. One of your designers saw this tweet, put it in their files or whatever, and then went back to it and designed that Ranboo plushie. Like, look at this. Look at the comparison here. The ears. The ears and the horns or whatever are the exact same. Look, there's like a red crown, a red dot on his crown, red dot here on the crown. Like, you can't honestly sit here and tell me that this is the same, or that they thought of the same idea. And, like, really all they did was polish it up a little. Like, they kind of made the eye red on this part and the eyes green. It kind of like switched up the mouth a little. But you can't sit here and tell me that this wasn't stolen.
Tweet just blew up on Twitter because, as you can see, they tweeted this Ranboo plushie design months ago, and it looks pretty similar to the current Ranboo YouTooz. Now, at first, it seemed like they weren't really that upset because they tweeted this. Don't worry, I just thought it was really funny, and I'm glad Ranboo liked the design. I'm not that upset. Unless they...
So a lot of people have been going after Ranboo, by the way. They're basically being like, oh my god, Ranboo, you're stealing from the original creator, plagiarizing. I honestly don't blame Ranboo. He didn't steal from the original creator. If you guys don't know the process, Jack Manifold explained the process of a YouTooz on one of his streams. He announced his YouTooz and he said, Chad, I get to approve the final product of the YouTooz, so... what should we add? And he was like, hey, Chad, so I want to take your guys' ideas and let me know how I can make this design better. So, like, YouTooz will send them a design, and then that creator, the person they're making the YouTooz for, will be like, they'll ask them, what would you like added to this design? And so I wouldn't doubt that Wambu was like, let's go back here again. I don't doubt Wambu was like, how about we make the eyes my eye color, and how about we fix up the crown and the mouth a little. Like, I honestly think that. Like, no way you did not steal the design.
Not upset. Unless they want to give me a free YouTooz plush for it, I mean, like, I wouldn't mind. But then...
And see, I think that's not fair, dude. Like, come on, don't be a YouTooz fanboy. Because if it were me, I would want money. Like, good money, not... Because what they tried to offer him was $500 to sell the design. Now, let's see. Let me get my calculator out. Actually, let me search up the ye old useful calculator app on here. Let's say they sell, just off the top of my head, 1,000 designs. 1,000 times $30 equals $30,000. If they sell 1,000 designs of this Rambo plush, they will make $30,000, and they're gonna offer the original creator of the plush $500, up to $600 to sell it. I would not be happy. Like, this... no offense, but this person has to be like a fanboy or a little kid that is a great artist. Because no way would an actual human being be like, yeah, I can accept $500 for you to sell this product to thousands of people. Let's see if I can actually find that. How many... Dang it. How many YouTooz does YouTooz make? Let's see. YouTooz is a Canadian company that produces figurines of popular YouTubers with over 250,000 figures sold. The first figure that YouTooz made was a dead meme video, so that's just how much they sold. Though, how much do they produce? How many are produced? Here we go on the YouTooz Reddit. It's a secret how many are made. Okay, buddy. Depends on the creator. Swagger has 3. Has had 3 so far. Others are 2. Some only 1. Also, they're saying how many figures for each content creator are okay, so that's a whole different question. I'm wondering how many they produce for that, like, one figure. Like, I'm saying if they produce 1,000 times 30,000, that's automatically 30,000. Or 1,000 times $30 is automatically 30,000. That's what I'm trying to find out here, is how much do they produce? Holding internet's making money off of memes. No. I don't. I disable my ad blocker. Totally. Okay. I disable my ad blocker. Okay, we're not gonna go there because they don't accept ad blocker. Whatever. How to check how many YouTooz are left? Okay, can we do that? How can I check how many YouTooz are left? Let's see. Just keep adding 99 to your cart. Let's do that, shall we? Let's do that. Let's do that on one of the ones that don't sell too well. Let's assume for a minute. Let's go to one of the ones that haven't been doing too well. Like, hey, author. Let me have my screen because it exposes something real quick. Like, it'll ask me, like, put a card or something. Or here. Put my own number. And let me put 99 there. Item is $2,000. So let's see. Let me get my calculator out. I could probably do this on my own. So 100 YouTooz roughly. Dang it! I did it wrong. Shoot. Times 100 YouTooz. So calculator's telling me. So, this author YouTooz I could get 100 of. It's a $30 thing, a $30 YouTooz. Down here, YouTooz is telling me this is almost this is with tax will be $3,000. I just then estimated it and just like put it down to 2,000. 2,000 times 100 is 200,000. 200,000. Oh no, I did my math wrong. That's I knew something was off. So yeah, they're making 2,000 from this. It like literally told me the math. I'm literally dumb. All right, so like 100 of these though. But if they sell 1,000 of these, that's automatically like 100,000, right? I'm probably doing my math wrong again, but still, 500 is not. You get the point. 500 is not enough because if I purchase 100 of these YouTooz, I get 2,000. That's one person. Granted, I don't think anyone's gonna be purchasing 100 YouTooz, but still. You get the point.
They noticed that YouTooz even used the tail design. Now, at this point, I really don't know if YouTooz stole this person's design.
They did.
But you have to admit, they do look really similar. And that's when YouTooz actually...
Not really similar, exactly.
...pays them $500 for the design. Hey guys, it's been settled between me and YouTooz. I'm getting compensation with a commission fee and a free plush. And then they show the messages between them and YouTooz, and this is what YouTooz had to say. Hey Jam, we wanted to make sure we hadn't accidentally referenced your concept, so we went through all of our design logs and chats to see if it was used. We couldn't find it and also noticed the differences between the designs.
That's a lie, they
said,
deleted
we did
it.
speak to Ranboo too, since he wanted to make sure everything was okay. And we wanted to still pay you our usual $500 commission fee, just since we do support community artists and wouldn't want you to feel like we did something unethical. Would that be cool? Now, that's when this person tweets out this. So, I either accept the $500 or I don't get anything. Sad face. So clearly this person is kind of upset that they're only getting
so basically
$500. Now, it seems like they just kind of accept that they're only going to get $500 because they tweeted out this. I got $500.
Okay, what's going on?
Now, what should I buy? And that's when people...
So wait, basically here, so where it says, so I either take the $500 or I get nothing. That's them saying, hey, you could get $500, or we could still sell your design, and you could get nothing. Like, no, they're manipulating this person. They're basically being like, even though you could take us to court for plagiarism, you could get $500 and all that. And we can sell our product, and if it sells 100 YouTooz, we can make 3,000 from that. Get screwed is what they told him. Get screwed is what they told that kid.
People start advising them to try and sue YouTooz, basically.
He should have
Please
sued them.
consult with people who are professionals on this. When we are talking about you losing out of thousands of dollars, you are. Find someone responsible to help you financially. You should sign a written agreement asking for a percentage.
Like, here's the thing. Ranboo is no small streamer. Ranboo averages 123,000 live viewers. That's on a variety stream. That's on, like, a random game. Imagine how much he gets on Dream SMP or Minecraft in general. So let's assume for a minute, 100,000 people is a lot of people. How many of those do you think are gonna buy a YouTooz? Let's assume 1%. That's 100 of them. That's not even 100. That's 1,000 of them from that 1%. So we just saw that if I purchase 100 YouTooz, that's automatically 3,000 if you include tax, which will add that dollar to it. Otherwise, technically, it would be 2,999. But you might as well just round it. You might as well just round it to 3,000. So, like, dude, sue them if they're gonna give you nothing but $500. Sue them or have them cancel the thing. And then it gets worse when we get to the little plagiarism thing. Other plagiarism.
Or they can't sell it. And that's when a YouTooz representative tweets out this. We spoke to them over DMs to resolve this, so I can understand why you could still be confused since it was private. The design we made is original. It is based on our trademarked eyes and our plush form factor. While we understand anyone can create a concept in our style, we still want to be respectful to the community artists, which is why we worked with the artists to comment.
Okay, hang on. So we're at 240. Hang on. So their argument for a design, this guy pitched a design to them, and they were basically going to be like, we'll only give you $500. Their pitch, this guy's pitch, their argument is, he copied our eyes. You see the eyes right here? Yeah, everything else, yeah, we kind of copied from him, but he did our eyes, so it's okay. It's okay is what he's saying. It's okay. Like, dude, that's a YouTube's representative. He's saying the eyes are trademarked, which, in fairness, they are. And if this was to go to court, I feel like that could have potentially been lost in court, because they did offer him a commission fee. But still, that commission fee is super small. And if YouTooz was to go to court with this person, and then win, I would never buy a YouTooz, no matter what. Unless Mr. Beast did another Team Trees thing or something, I would never buy another YouTooz. And I would never produce a YouTooz. If I ever, like, somehow became big enough to get to partner with YouTooz and be able to produce one, I would never accept it. Like, PewDiePie, actually. He didn't want to have the thing. What was the store? Let me find a TLC, because that's where you can do it at. Find it at PewDiePie TLC. Let's see. I think it was. I mean, we could find a link in this one. It's basically it, but we're not gonna like. It's specifically locked into this one. Minecraft. It's got a lot of links, so I gotta go through some of these. Merch. Let's represent. No, check out AK Blake, get exclusive epic. Okay, let's search PewDiePie figure, because I bought one of his figures. I had to buy the PewDiePie figure. So, a while back, PewDiePie did like 100 million sub figure, and that was limited time. But for people that were just like coming in, he decided, hey, I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna do this thing again. But it's not going to have, like, the little 100 million thing on it. So let's try and find it for a minute. Here it is, 100 million figure. So look, you can still buy this thing. It's still on PewDiePie's website, so the difference is, it would tell you if you purchased it. Like, what number did you purchase it? Like, say, for instance, I purchased it first. It would say 000... comma 000 comma 001, and then the next person to purchase it, it'll be that but a 2 at the end instead. So he made it like less rare and just put his name, and I actually own one of these, and you could still buy it. Like, he's still mass producing this. Basically, he could have easily have gotten his own YouTooz because he's PewDiePie, but he's just like, well, I don't want them to be like, oh, well, if it sells out, it sells out. So he basically produced his own because he's PewDiePie. He could basically do whatever he wants. So, yeah. Anyways. Let's close that. Didn't mean to open a different tab.
And it looks pretty similar to
the current
brand
but still.
YouTooz. Now, at
I'm
first
mad.
it seemed like they weren't really that upset because they tweeted this. Don't worry, I just thought it was really funny, and I'm glad Ranboo liked the design. I'm not that upset. Unless they want to give me a free
we're at two.
for it. I mean, like, I wouldn't mind. But
we're at
then
240.
they noticed that YouTooz even used the tail design. Understand anyone can create a concept in our style. We still want to be respectful to the community artists, which is why we were how our form factor created the design. And as you can see from this video, it appears that they started with the J-Schlatt design, and then they kind of turned it into the Ranboo plushie. Now, the funny thing about this is YouTooz has also been accused of stealing this J-Schlatt design in the past, which I really don't know much about that entire situation, but there really is no way to prove that YouTooz did steal this person's design.
I guess.
I mean, like they said, their design was still...
I didn't watch this full video, so that part there where they designed the J-Schlatt thing, that's new to me. I guess. We really don't know if, like, they 100%, like, now we don't know if they 100% stole the design. But if they did steal the design, let's say this, hypothetically, they did steal the design, and they didn't want to go to court for it, so they basically were like, hey, we'll give you money, or whatever, we'll give you money so we can produce this thing. $500 is not a good deal. Like, I'm still on that. $500 is not a good deal for something that they're trying to sell to hundreds of thousands. Like, no, dude. I would say, no, I'm not taking that. And I would take them to court, even if I thought there was a slight possibility that I could have lost.
Different from this person's design, and I mean, who knows, maybe two different people just thought of the same type of design. Now, this controversy actually gets worse because apparently YouTooz also tried to
TLDR, someone bought a website YouTooz wanted. someone bought a website that YouTooz wanted. They got mad and blocked him off their platforms, refunded his orders, and asked him and his parents to sell it. Then sent a cease and desist claiming for defamation. Isn't that scummy? And it gets deeper. Don't worry. This isn't just like. So let's watch this. Let's look at this.
So basically what happened is YouTooz was going to create this new line of YouTooz called YouTooz, and they were basically in the process of trademarking everything. And that's when this 14-year-old was able to get the domain before YouTooz did. Now, at first, they just tried to buy the domain from this 14-year-old, and they messaged him on Twitter. Hey Alex, saw you snatched up YouTooz. Would we be able to buy it from you? No thanks, I have other plans. And that's when YouTooz banned this person from the YouTooz subreddit.
You've been permanently banned for participating in whatever. You have been permanently banned from participating in r/YouTooz. You can still view and subscribe to r/YouTooz, but you won't be able to post or comment. If you have a question regarding your ban, you can contact the mod team for r/YouTooz by replying to this message. Reminder, YouTooz. Okay, so that's just the thing. How scummy is that? It gets worse, by the way, but how scummy is that? So, I mean, to be fair though, they're all 14-year-old kid. That is kind of scummy of them as well to purchase a domain that they most likely very well knew YouTooz wanted to purchase. But I mean, they could have had other plans, but still, it's more likely that he did that for a meme or whatever, or so YouTooz just didn't get it. But I mean, if it was to make money, he could have literally bought the domain from YouTooz and made money that way, but he didn't. So. Maybe he could have. Maybe that person could have used it for their own personal website or whatever. But basically, you don't know what a domain is. It's like a website thing. So YouTube purchased YouTube.com. If someone else purchased YouTube.com, they would have to do YouTube1.com or whatever, and that shows ownership over that domain basically. And that gives you access to that domain. That gives you everything to that domain. If someone tried to use your domain, you would have to take them to court or whatever. Or not take them to court. Sorry. But anyways, some kid purchases the YouTooz domain, right? Right after YouTooz permanently bans. They ask them, "Hey, can we purchase the domain for you? We kind of want that." They respond, "No thanks. I got other plans." And they're like, "Well, screw you too, then. We're gonna ban you from our Reddit." And then they send a cease and desist, and then ask his parents if they would be willing to sell the domain.
And refunded all of his orders. And
all of his orders
they
refunded.
Actually reached out to the kid's parents, and this was their message. "Thanks for your quick response and helping us resolve this. We really appreciate it. That domain name that your son bought is actually related to a set of trademarks we're in process of filing for a new product line called YouTooz. We'd already secured the social handles, but unfortunately our tech team made a mistake and didn't secure the domain quickly enough. I was wondering if you would be open to selling the domain to us. We'd be happy to pay for it. Without it, we would have to effectively scrap the entire product line and start back at the drawing board. Let me know if that's possible."
So here, I mean, it's not really scummy, but this last line, without it, we would have to effectively scrap the entire product line and start back at the drawing board. Let me know if it's possible. I feel like that's them trying to get sympathy from the mom and basically being like, "Hey, we spent so much hard time on this product line. Please give us please sell